Hey guys, Gladys back here once again, and this is the third of 4 videos that we're going to do for the Armored Kill pack. This is Armored Shield, and this map reminds me so much of Bad Company 2, and it's awesome. It's a great feeling to get back on here, and starting off this video here with 2 clips of me downing choppers. Great feeling. So you've got a lot of opportunities for some good gameplay here on this map. I think a lot of it, the terrain is basically level. You're not looking at really any mountainous regions. The objectives are all set up pretty nice to where there's cover, but it's not clustered. You know, like there's a good balance of buildings for all these. There's vehicles everywhere. There's an ATV at, I think, every base. There's mobile artillery, which I finally was able to do some work with on that mobile artillery. It's taken me, since release, up until I think yesterday or the day before, to actually get some gameplay going on there and to actually do some work. But I finally did it, and it was all in one game. It was pretty slick work. I think I got 5 of them. But something that I wanted to talk about was like the gunship on Rush. Okay, now I'm not going to turn this into a rage video, but it makes me really mad. You can actually see what I was talking about in one of the last videos. The lag that I'm hitting in-game here has been pretty bad. You see me jumping around, and I almost... Look, this is great right here. I'm just ramping, having fun, screwing around, and I almost land on that guy. Oh, so close. I ended up getting shot anyways, but man, I was screaming as that was happening, like, what? Okay. So, the gunship on Rush. On PC, I'm sure that the dynamic works fine when you've got 32 players on a side. I mean, it doesn't really take a bite out of your manpower to put 6 guys on Stingers or Iglas or whatever. And, you know, they can get in there and take out that gunship. You know, they just stagger the shots. And if you've got some dedicated guys going for anti-air like that, you're going to be fine. You know, just cluster them. They're not clustered, but spread them out by the objective so they can still defend it, but also get those shots on the anti-air. And then that's going to be gone. It's fine. But the rest of the guys can deal with the rest of the infantry and deal with the armor and all that stuff, and that would be a good balance. I'm sure on 64, Rush isn't that bad. However, on console, when you've only got 12 people and the attackers get 3 armored vehicles and they get a gunship as well, that's just overwhelming. I mean, it's nuts. Oh, and watch this. This chopper landed at the objective, and bam, got him. How awesome is that? So with so many people there attacking, you've got to have almost all engineers or support, and it's probably going to be engineers in most games that you play. Oh, here I get a sweet roadkill. So you can get a couple guys dedicated to anti-air, but then they're going to be next to useless for vehicles unless they've got mines. You know, that's the only way. And then here, the mobile artillery actually has anti-air rockets, which I didn't know until I unlocked them. That's fantastic. That's so useful. But back on topic, I keep going off topic here. So with a handful of guys taken out of the equation against vehicles, that is just too much to deal with when you've got 3 vehicles and a gunship to worry about. You can't focus on both of them with only 12 players on your team. And sometimes it's less than that, because that gunship just totally rains down death, and it's total devastation. Like, there's no defense against it is what it feels like, you know? And then if you shoot it down, you take it out, that's fine, but it comes back in a minute and a half anyways. They moved the spawn back from 60 seconds like it was a release to 90 seconds when they released it for PC and Xbox 360's players a few days ago. So that may have helped a little bit, but I'm just, like, that worries me, you know, that they didn't seem to do any balance testing on console, and that's a really big issue for me. Obviously, I play on console, you know, like, this is my whole game experience, and it doesn't seem like they tested it at all. So that's worrying to me for, like, future stuff. And then this is great. I was repairing him because I didn't have any rockets left. He jumped out, I stole it, and ran him over. I love those moments like that. And yeah, I spoke to DICE about it from their Battlefield Facebook page, and they said they you know, tell their developers it's the same copy and paste thing that they do for everybody that writes to them. So we're probably not going to get many changes, if any, at all. What I would rather see is, okay, I can understand wanting to put the gunship in there. You know, that's the huge, big selling point of Armored Kill. You've got big maps, and you've got this awesome firepower station up in the air. I can understand wanting to put that in. That's fine. But don't overpower it, you know. Don't add that +3 armored vehicles when the defenders don't get any anti-air. On No Shark Canal's rush, the defenders get a Tunguska. You know, like, that's for 2 little birds. Like, I don't understand how you can justify that and not give us anything to combat the gunship on these new maps on Rush. That's just crazy to me. That's mind-blowing. Because if, you know, little birds are the easiest aircraft to take out. They're slow, and they've only got, you know, the one set of guns and everything. Like, they don't have a gunner. Now, they can repair, sure, but you could still hit those passengers with those missiles, or you could even, if you're lucky or just really, really good, you can shoot them out of there. But as far as, you know, aircraft go, the little birds are the most vulnerable because they gotta usually fly low to get those kills, and like I said, they're slow. So you can RPG those. I love doing it. That's something I do frequently. So it's not really worrisome for me to have those on the map, you know. But we get a Tunguska for that, but we get nothing for the gunship. I just don't understand. You know, like, what's the thought process there? I don't think there was any balance testing done for console. Like, they tailored this pack to PC and then left it alone. Now, what I wanted to talk about is Armored Kill as a whole. As I'm thinking about it, you know, I've had a lot of discussions with a lot of the guys, and it really encapsulates what Battlefield is in a nutshell. Because you've got this wide open, expansive place that you can play in. It's a big sandbox, lots of opportunities, but it comes with really super highs and really super lows. You know, when you do great, when you take out a lot of stuff, it's awesome. It's an incredible feeling. But when you're getting destroyed all over the place, it's the worst feeling ever. So this map pack really is Battlefield in a nutshell. And like I said, that's both a good and a bad thing. But so far, this is I think the purest Battlefield experience that we have available right now. So I'll be uploading the next video as soon as I can. Probably going to be tomorrow night, maybe the next day. And keep an eye out for that. Make sure you guys add us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. And let us know what you think in the comments section. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the battlefield.